Hi Soapies, Sherry here for a Misty Dimness AMD soap. Today I am making the November Soap of the Month Club soap, and it's a little bit of a wing it project. I have a general idea of what I want to do. I just haven't really decided how I'm going to do it. So this recipe is using something a little bit unique. I'm using some pureed carrots. I'm gonna flip up my goggles here so I can see what I'm showing you guys. So basically this is some sliced canned carrots I drained, and then I hit up with my stick blender. This is 4 ounces by weight, which is almost 1 part of my liquid. The other 2 parts of my liquid are already in my lye solution. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my fragrance oil and to my oils, and I'm going to add my carrots to my lye solution. And then we're going to stick blend this all together, and then we'll talk about colors and design. Now I do have a few chunks in there that I didn't notice when I stick blended it the first time, so I'm going to go ahead and hit it with a stick blender again just to make sure I don't have any big carrot chunks in my soap, because big chunks will cause the soap to go bad. It will spoil. And use fruit purees or vegetable purees, you really want it to be as smooth and as small of parts as you can possibly get it. So now I have it blitzed a little bit better. You can see there's no longer any large chunks. There are still a few in there, but I think those will be small enough once we combine it with the soap batter that they won't lead to any spoilage in the soap. And I am going to go ahead and add this fragrance oil. Here is the batter, completely emulsified. You can see the carrot has given it a really gorgeous color. Unfortunately, this color doesn't last very long in soap. I think about the longest I've ever had my carrot soap stay this creamy orange color is about 4 to 6 months. So it just doesn't last as long as micas do. Brown red color. So I think if I combine these two, the Bordeaux mica and from Chemistry Store and micas and more ripe berry, that I will get the color that I'm looking for. But I do want to leave part of it with this Bordeaux mica. So these are my 2 colors. This one is the ripe berry and the Bordeaux. This is just the Bordeaux. And I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. So we're going to set up to do the pour. So this is my 12-inch loaf mold, and I'm just taking my red spatula and I'm going to prop it up on here. So there's our 2 spatulas that we're going to use to prop up the loaf. This is the 12-inch loaf mold. And we're just going to set it on there at an angle. Okay. And my first pour is going to be just the plain uncolored carrot layer. Give it a stir. It is thickening up a bit, which is good because for this design that I'm kind of winging, I need to be able to pour some layers, and I'm going to go with a little less than that. Fill up this side. Okay, so I've left just a bit in the bottom because I want to do another swirl in one of the other layers, and this is a bit, it poured a bit uneven, so I'm going to clean this up just quickly. So I am going to pour this cranberry pink color that we made. I'm going to pour this over the top of it. Hopefully it winds up being a nice smooth layer. Sometimes pouring over the spoon does not go well for me. I've been trying to improve that a little bit. Oop, it moved a little bit there. Okay, so now I have about as much poured out as is, whoa! We'll be in messy soaping. So I have as much poured out as is going to pour from the container. Don't know a better way to say that. So I'm just spooning to cover as many bare spots as I can. I'm going to take my carrot and I'm going to put it into my Bordeaux as just a drop swirl. And it looks like it's not sinking in very good. So I am going to have to stir it, which will be okay. I think I still have a bit of too much carrot in the top. There we go. And I'm actually going to try to pour here so it flows this way. So hopefully I get more soap here to help hold the triangle shape when I right it back up. How well I poured that. It doesn't look like it's moving, so that's good. We'll find out when we cut it how well I did. Whew. Always, always, always making a mess. So I'm going to go ahead and scrape out what's left of this container. Most of it I have cleaned up. Some of the sides. I did bounce it a little bit, but then when I was cleaning up the sides, I wound up with some extra. And I'm not going to worry too much if this mixes, what's left of the carrot mixes with what's on my spoon, because it's all going to get swirled together anyways. I have the carrot soap placed. I'm just going to go ahead and run this through, and I'm still going to do it as a Taiwan swirl because I just really like the way that looks on top of soap. Do we really need to keep talking about this? I think not. Just know, you guys, that if I'm gonna do something fancy on the top, it's probably going to be a Taiwan swirl. So someday, maybe someday, we'll have a miracle happen, and I will not do a Taiwan swirl on it. So that's it for our, what was this name? The name of this fragrance called? Cranberry. Let me look at my notes here. Cranberry Mandarin Carrot. It doesn't really matter what order I put it in. Probably not. I'm going to go ahead and spray this with some isopropyl alcohol. I'm going to cover it. I'm going to let it gel. I'm going to clean up my mess. And I'll bring you guys back for the cut. That will be a separate video because I still have not mastered how to squish two videos together. So maybe one of the kids will show me how to do that someday. Anyways, if you like watching me make soap, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm up to 19 subscribers. I'm so excited. Thanks, guys. And if you want to check out my other soaps, be sure to check me out at amdsoap.com. My website is now functioning as a shopping cart, although if you do like Etsy, there is still a link to my Etsy store. And I'll bring you guys back for the cut. Stay soapy, friends.